Welcome, this is Geometry B, Unit 9, Probability, Lesson 2, Events, Outcomes, and Intersections. So what we're looking at is a unit that actually almost doesn't belong. This is geometry. Geometry is the study of the math of shapes, and we're in a unit here on probability. Probability is another subject in mathematics, but it's kind of one of those things of where do you put it. But it does need to be covered. It's part of the high school curriculum. So it's not geometry technically, but geometry does intersect it just a little bit. So to understand probability, we have to understand the idea of experimental mathematics. That is, we conduct an experiment by doing something, by rolling a die, by putting tiles in a bag and shaking them up and drawing at random, by shuffling and picking a card from a deck of cards. All of these are events that have probability. That is some sort of chance of particular outcomes. And so what we're going to do in this lesson here is introduce ourselves to some of the vocabulary and terminology used in this field of mathematics. So we're conducting an experiment. We're going to put these tiles in a bag and draw one at random. So that's our experiment. In this case, you'll notice it's got an orange 1, a green 3, an orange 2, a green 6, an orange 4, an orange 8, orange 5, green 9, and an orange 7. Okay. When we do this, we can list all the outcomes, and that's something called the sample space. Sample space. It's a list of all outcomes, all possible outcomes of an experiment. In this case, the sample space is indicated by, we use curly braces to indicate a sample space, and we list. And I'm going to use O for orange. Orange 1, green, or I'm going to do all in order here. It doesn't have to be in order, and there's no particular order or list. Orange 1, orange 2, green 3, orange 4, orange 5, green 6, let's see, orange 7, orange 8, green 9. So this is the sample space. We list all the possible outcomes of an event in curly braces. That's sample space. Now an event, when we do an experiment, an event can be some particular outcome that you want. For example, an event might be that I get a green card, Okay, that would be an event. How many are green cards? Well, 3. Green 3, green 6, and green 9. Those are green cards. I might have an event like getting a number greater than 5. Okay? A green card, I might get a number greater than 5. In that case, those events are green 6, orange 7, orange 8, green 9. Those are all greater than 5. Okay? Now we have compound events. We can do something like this. We might get a green card or a card greater than 5. Green card or a card greater than 5. Okay, and this is where it starts to get a little bit complicated, and we use what's known as a Venn diagram in order to organize our thoughts. So a Venn diagram is intersecting circles. I'm going to use 2 circles because we have 2 events, a green card and a number greater than 5. Okay, so here we go. We've got 1 circle. This represents the event of getting a green card. Okay, and then we're going to draw another intersecting circle. The hallmark of a Venn diagram. And this would be the event of getting greater than 5. Okay. Now first I'm going to take a look at my sample space and see which ones are greater than 5. Greater than 5 is 6, green 6, orange 7, orange 8, green 9. Okay? But, and then I'm going to list all the greens, the green ones. There's a green 3, a green 6, and a green 9. But you'll notice some of these are listed twice, right? Green 9 is listed twice, so I'm going to put that in the intersection. And I'm going to erase it from over here. This is a member of both sets, we call it. Okay? Green 6 is also in both sets. I'm going to erase it from here and here, and I'm going to write it in here. Green 6. Now there are some elements that aren't members of any set, right? And then orange 1 is not included, and orange 2 is not included, and orange 4 is not included, and so it goes outside both circles. It's not a member of either set. And so when I say the probability, or when I want to talk about getting a green card or greater than 5, we're talking about union. Not onion, but union. And the symbol for a union is a big U-shaped symbol. And it means to include the members of both sets. The union of green card or greater than 5 is, and I'm going to list all the elements here, a green 3, a green 6, a green 9, an orange 7, and an orange 8. That would be the union, and notice the word or. Okay? It can be a green card or it can be greater than 5. Now it can also be both, but all it needs is for one of those to be true to be selected. Okay? Now let me change things here a little bit. And I'm going to say, I'm going to change to a green color here. I'm going to change the word or to and. Or to and. Now both must be true at the same time. That's known as an intersection. Intersection. Okay? And the symbol is like my U but turned upside down, kind of like an N. And this, for this to be true, for a green card and greater than 5, they both must be true at the same time. So we might say the members of this set are green 6 and green 9. Those are the only two cards that are both green cards and greater than 5. Okay? And so we can talk about that. So union uses the word or, and either can be true to be included in the set of the union. And the intersection uses the word and both must be true in order for them to be included in the set. For in the case of the union, anything that's in either circle gets included. In the case of the intersection, only those things that are in both circles, the intersection, the inclusive part of the circles, the overlapping, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for, the overlapping parts of the circle are included. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And this is known as a compound event. And we're listing what we call sample spaces and event sets.